Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I'm here to go over your Science Fiction Online Week 4 agenda. I hope you are all doing well and staying happy and healthy. There are some activities this week that apply to specific students within our course, so please make sure you are paying special attention this week to the assignments and the details of the assignments so that way everybody is able to accomplish their tasks for the week. As per usual, the first step is to watch this video so that way you are aware as far as the expectations for the assignments and how to complete the assignments in this course. Step 2 is to complete all of the activities for the week in accordance with their directions and rubrics. I am opening the assignments early this week to allow extra time for students to complete the assignments, and there are special deadlines for certain assignments. As far as our discussions, just like last week, we are going to close your initial post at Friday at midnight, which would be the 25th of September, and then your following comment post will be due on Monday the 28th at 8 a.m. The majority of our assignments do close September 28th at 8 a.m. Assignments that are marked in orange have special deadlines, and I will go over those. Alright, our grading policy is still the same. If you have questions, please feel free to pause the video and read over the grading policy. I am going to continue on since we have a lot to cover. For week 4, our expectations are that students will complete the objectives of knowing literary terms, character names, character information, and elements of plot. Students will be able to identify characters based on plot moments, reference characters by name, and identify and analyze characters with bias and empathy. Essential questions would be: how do characters' strengths and weaknesses play a major role in their actions throughout the play? How do the characters' positive and negative behaviors move the plot forward? And how do these characters embody our bias towards humanity in our own society? With all of that in mind, we do have CDT testing that is happening this week. CDT testing applies to students in the 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. They will need to complete the CDT test either through Zoom or in person. I did send a video and email out to all students that are required to complete CDT testing for state data collection and for our district records. Those students will need to complete the form that is in Activity 1 for week 4. I also emailed the Google form to all those students. If there are any questions about whether you are one of those students, whether you need to complete the test, please feel free to email me. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Alrighty. Activity 2 is test prep. This test prep does not apply to the CDTs. It does apply to a test that is happening in our course. So students should review test prep resources before completing a Midsummer Night's Dream Act 1 and 2 test. For the test prep, there are 2 groupings of assignments. The test prep resources that are in gray on this slide are all ways to help support you, but they are not graded. So there is an Act 1 and 2 Quizlet to help support your studying. There's a Shakespeare Terms PDF. There's a Shakespeare Terms Quizzes. There's an Act 1 and 2 Study Guide. All of those items are there to help aid in your understanding of Acts 1 and 2 and to support you before taking the test. However, they are not graded. The test prep assignment is graded. It is the Midsummer Night's Dream Act 1 and 2 Foreshadowing Signpost Chart. So after watching foreshadowing notes, you should be able to use those terms and their definitions to help complete the foreshadowing signpost chart that is located in the Activity 2 folder. In this chart, you have to identify moments of foreshadowing within the play, and then identify the form of foreshadowing and explain what it might help to predict within the play. This week we also have creative writing, which for creative writing there are 4 writing prompts, and you must choose one to complete with a minimum of 10 sentences. Our options for this week is to write a story from the different perspectives of 2 people meeting for a blind date. Our second one is to write a story involving a conversation that's packed with subtext. The characters aren't quite saying what they mean. Number 3 is to write a story about an old family secret surfacing generations later. And number 4 is to write a story about a TV show called Second Chances. There are also weekly writing competitions that occur on this website that I have linked. You are welcome to go and do that and then copy and paste your writing sample for the competition to the Google Doc that we use for our creative writing. However, do not feel that you must do this. Do not feel like the competition is required in any way. It is just a suggestion if you really enjoy writing and you want to get some feedback from people with advanced experiences grading and looking at different short pieces of writing. All right, activity 3 is equality in Athens. This is a two-part discussion. So both of these assignments, your initial post is due on Friday the 25th by midnight, and then your comment is due Monday the 28th by 8 a.m. So the first part of activity 3 is equality in Athens. There is a short article to read where you will then analyze a particular moment within the plot of the play when the maltreatment of a human being or beings by other human being or beings occurs. Why would the author portray the characters and events in this manner, and what impact does it have on the reading audience? So that initial post is due by midnight on Friday the 25th. Your then comment of responding to two students in the discussion explaining why you agree or disagree with their conclusions in a etiquette appropriate manner is due by Monday at 8 a.m. The second discussion that is located in the Activity 3 folder is your perspectives discussion. You should read the directions and choose 5 of the topics to explain your perspective about the play A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is your initial discussion post. You would then determine if you agree or disagree with the 5 statements and support your opinion with an explanation to be shared with the class in an initial discussion post. You then, by Monday at 8 a.m., would comment and respond to 2 students in the discussion explaining why you agree or disagree with their conclusions in a etiquette appropriate manner. Both of those are located in the Week 4 Activity 3 folder. All right, and then we have Act 3 of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Here we have an ed puzzle for Act 3, Scene 1 that you must complete and answer the questions. Please make sure that you allow the ed puzzle to play to the very end, or else it will not automatically submit itself. So please make sure that you do that. There is also an ed puzzle for Act 3, Scene 2 that also has questions, and please let it play through. Alrighty. Along with that, I've had students reaching out to me saying that they are struggling to understand the language that is occurring in the play. So if you are having issues, please feel free to send me an email. I have lots of materials, and I will be happy to link them in the resources folder at the very end, the review resources that help to simplify some of the language that is being used in the play. So please just feel free to contact me. I will gladly help you with any frustrations or difficulties that you're having with understanding the play. Alrighty. Activity 5 is A Midsummer Night's Dream test. This is the exam that I was talking about with the review resources in Activity 2. This is for Acts 1 and 2. It is located in the Activity 5 folder. It is 42 points, not quite 42 questions. There is a short essay question at the end. It has 4 different sets of four different sets of matching and several multiple choice questions. If you have any questions or concerns about the test before taking it, because you only get one opportunity to take the test, please feel free to contact me. If you have any technology issues when taking the test, please contact me. I would be happy to help you. Activity 6 is silent reading. We silently read for 90 minutes each week, and then we discuss our silent reading. Our discussion for this week is how do characters' relationships with one another create emotions of bias or sympathy for you as a reader? And then please comment on one other student's discussion post about what they are reading. So once again, this is a situation where your initial post is due by Friday at midnight, and then the comment is due by Monday at 8 a.m. So, as a assignments overview as far as what's being graded for the week of week 4, this is the points breakdown. along with the assignments highlighted in orange that have the staggered due date. So Activity 1, essay questions are 9 points. Activity 1, foreshadowing chart is 7 points. I'm sorry, the essay questions, that was from last week. Ignore this one. This one doesn't matter for us. My bad. All right, Activity 1, foreshadowing chart is 7 points. Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 3, Scene 1 and 2, Ed Puzzles. They are each worth 5 points, equaling a total of 10 points. Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 1 and 2 test is 42 points, as stated before. Then we have our discussions, which have the staggered due date of the original discussion being posted by midnight on Friday and your comment due by Monday at 8 a.m. So the after-test equality in Athens discussion is 8 points. Midsummer Night's Dream perspective discussion is 8 points. It's broken apart into your initial post and your comment in value of points. Your Wednesday creative writing is 5 points, and then your silent reading discussion post is 5 points, which gives us a total of 94 points for the week of week 4. If you guys have any questions about the assignments or how to complete them or what is due specifically for you, please feel free to email me and contact me. I am more than happy to help you. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.